Hey everyone, it's your girl Shanita Dashe. Okay, so this video will be a little different than what I usually do, for my covers and fan videos. This is going to be one of my first reviews. I'll be reviewing Surviving High School. It's a game for your iOS, Android, iPod, iPad. So it's a really cool game. I love it. I've been playing it since I played it since when it first came out, but I had to stop. Well, not when it first came out because I didn't have a phone then. But I played it as soon as I could, as soon as I knew about it, and I stopped for some time. I really don't know why. And now I'm back and I love it. Okay, so this review is for the novel. Yes, if you have stopped playing Surviving High School, they have made a novel. I'm not going to go in complete detail of because I personally don't know everything about it. I can't catch you up because, like I said, I stopped playing, so I really don't know what's happened with, Spike and all of that, all of them. I don't know, but this is for the novel, and I think I'm going to do season 1 too with it, the new update, but this is for the novel, mainly, but I may go into detail about season 1. By now, I'm sure everybody should have either read their novel or got details about it. If you have not and you plan on it and you don't want spoilers, don't watch this video. I really prefer you not to watch the video. Okay, so the book is about a girl named Emily Kessler. I think that's how you pronounce her name. She's a freshman. She's a swimmer. Not professional. Her dad wants her to be. She recently lost her big sister to a car accident that she believed was her stranger. Sure. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop talking I don't like that. I don't like talking like I'm trying to explain things for newcomers, even though it would be nice. Because then I'd have to explain, well, who is Emily, who's Sarah, who's Nick, who's Sam, who's Colt, who's Spencer, who's Demi, who's Ben, who's Jessica, who's Taylor, who's Paula. I'd really rather not do all that. So, basically, her big sister named Sarah was a swimmer, and she did not know how to drive. Her boyfriend, her secret boyfriend, because her dad did not allow her to date, he didn't let her have a life, let alone have a boyfriend. So, basically, Nick and Sarah, who I did not like until The Storm Part 1, I did not like them as individuals or a couple until The Storm Part 1. That's when I fell in love with them, and then she dies. She did not know how to drive, and Nick took it upon himself to teach her. Well, she was an inexperienced driver, and I really don't want to talk about this because I had a friend that died, not this way, but, basically, she was an inexperienced driver, and he let her drive in the rain. It's night, and it's raining, and he let her drive. So, that's just ridiculous. She died instantly, but she died happy, and what takes me off is everybody's whining about, they didn't have to kill her off. If they didn't kill her off, honestly, Emily would not exist, to be completely honest. There would really just be barely an Emily, because it would be about Sarah and Nick, or Sarah. It's just, no. She died happy, and I'm glad. She died happy. She smiled before she died. she knew she was gonna die, and she smiled. So, okay, enough about Sarah though. I wonder if anybody's wondering. This is John Cena. If anybody's wondering, yeah. I met him an hour from where I live. He was not by himself, but he was standing in a mall, one of the stores in the mall, and I like instantly fell in love, and I had to have him. So they wanted me to pay $8 for him, and I totally did. So there we go. He's been on my wall for like 3 years, I want to say. But anyways, let's get back to what's really important. Okay, let me take the charger out. All better. Okay, so in the novel, you're talking. It starts out with the prologue about what happened. I mean, that's a prologue, the prelude about what happened right before she died, right before they wrecked. And then it starts with Emily at a sleepover with her best friend Kimmy. I think Kimmy is supposed to be the new Raven. I don't know for sure. I haven't really done any research, but I really do. I think that Kimmy is supposed to be the new goth girl. I'm not sure though. You'll have to check that out. But I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make her the new goth girl. Emily has a little rival. Her name is Dominique. You know, the typical blonde that she's after Ben. Ben doesn't like her. He kind of hints it to her that he doesn't like her, but she doesn't get the hint. I'm not going to go into full on detail about the book. This is supposed to be a review, so I'm not going to go into full detail. I did like the rival. I kind of felt that it was annoying a little bit, but I did like it. And the funny thing about the rival is between Dominique and Emily, it's the fact that it was really one-sided, and nobody else backed Dominique up. Like nobody else, like everybody defended Emily. I think the novel, it takes place after Sarah's death. I think the novel is supposed to be a year after. I think. But that doesn't make any sense because Sarah died during the summer of before Emily's freshman year. So actually, no, I'm wrong. It didn't. The novel. Actually, yeah, the novel took place Emily's freshman year. Okay, so she starts out as a freshman. She's dealing with going to a new school with only one friend, without her big sister. She gets a crush on the bad boy named Ben. Let's see. I kind of noticed that the book was written. It was really easy to read. I didn't like that part. It was because isn't it? Bleh. I cannot talk. But you could tell that it was really elementary. A child could read it. But yeah, that was the only part I really didn't like, was the fact that it was a little young, is the word. I did like how they played the dad, and I did like the whole Emily and Nick thing. I hate the fact that it lasted almost the whole book. About the whole Nick and Emily thing, you can tell that Nick is still trying to get over Sarah. See how hard that is? By the way, they look like twins. They're not, but they look like twins. Okay. You can tell that Nick is still trying to get over Sarah. You can tell that in the book. I did like how Nick and Emily connected. I did like that. Um, Something I'm not fond of, that I was not fond of, is how the rival ended. Like, I don't think it ended. Like, I don't see how it ended. Dominique basically, went into this, I'm going to get you mode, I'm going to turn into you, and I'm going to beat you. And she wound up beating Sarah's high score or whatever. She wound up beating that, which that really hurt Emily. Because, you know, Sarah's name, that was the only thing Sarah had left on that earth. And Dominique took that away. So that gave her more motivation to kick her butt. But I don't feel that the rivalry ended between them. Because, honestly, they didn't. It wasn't. After, like, she said, like, one line, and that was it. Like, nothing else. I want to add something. I am a total Ben and Emily shipper. I am a, what would we call them? Bimily? Okay, you guys have to vote. Okay, Emily and Ben. Bimily or Eminem? Okay, one of those two. Benemy? Wait, not Benemy. B-E, yeah, Bimily. Bimily. Okay, you have to choose. Bimily or, I really want that name. Eminem. Not Eminem, but Eminem. You have to choose. You have to vote. You have to vote. Benjamin or Eminem. Okay? You have to vote. Okay. I did not like their first kiss. I really didn't. I would have preferred it would have happened at the prom, even though they really just didn't have a prom. I would have preferred it been somewhere else. I was not fond of it. I thought it was sweet, but I was not fond of their first kiss. I do like Sarah. I do like the fact that Emily stood up to her dad. Standing up to the dad was something Sarah was never going to do. She was never going to do it. She had plenty of opportunity, but she never followed through. But I do like the fact that Emily stood up to her dad. I do like how her dad, you know, was like understanding. And he doesn't seem like he's the kind of guy to understand. And if you're wondering, the reason Emily thought that Nick was the one that killed Sarah is because her dad said he was. And which is not true. Emily found out that she found out that Sarah had a boyfriend from Sam. But Sam didn't let her know anything else. So, and Sam was kind of avoiding it because Sam dated Nick. And Sarah was the reason that her and Nick broke up. So, Cameron, Dominique's brother, yeah, I got that right. I was seriously about to say sister. But anyways, Dominique's brother, Cameron, who was in love with Sarah, basically, you know, talked to her and all that. And she was like, so, were they dating? But it wasn't. It was Nick. She found out that it was Nick. And, she talked to her dad. That's when she stood up to him. And then she went to Nick. And Nick showed her pictures of Sarah. And because Emily was feeling really down. Because basically she felt like she didn't know who Sarah was anymore. She felt like she never knew her sister. And with the pictures, Nick is a photographer. And with the pictures, she was able to know her sister. So, I think that was awesome. Trying to think what else. There's really not that much that I can say about the book, just because it wasn't long, and it was really, elementary. So yeah, there's really nothing else I can really say. Oh, Kimmy and Emily. Their friendship. I kind of like it. I do think Kimmy is a little bit too willing, if you get my drift. And she pushes Emily a little too far sometimes, but you know, she pushes her, which Emily needed to be pushed, but it seemed like she was expecting too much from her. But in the end, she was really just trying to let Emily live a little. Them not talking. I gotta say, I wasn't really fond of how, of them stop talking. They both needed to realize that they both had problems. And Kimmy seemed not to care. And it was like Emily was the one that was being selfish, and it was really both of them being selfish. But it seemed like Emily had to be the one to say sorry. So I didn't like that. But yeah, my overall rating for the book at 5 stars, I would give it a 4. The reason that a 4 not 5 is because it was not long enough for me, and like you could read it really fast, and it was too elementary, which they do have young people playing, so you don't want it to be too lengthy or too like big words. But yeah, I really like the book. And I hear that they're coming out with another one, so stay tuned. It's going to be about Kimmy, and it's going to be out May 2013. So get ready for that. I think it has something to do with Kimmy being in the spotlight. I think that's what it has to do with. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to wrap this video up so I can go on and make another one. My next video will be on Howard's return. Oh wait, no it won't. No it won't. Sorry, spoiler alert for those that still haven't played that one. It's going to be season 1. But the thing with season 1, I'm not going to do a lengthy one just because. But I will do a more thorough one. I probably will do a more thorough one. But I hope you enjoyed. I know this review kind of sucked, and I'm sorry. But I will work on my reviews, and I will. So I will be right back with another review for SHS Surviving High School Season 1. If you have not got the update, I suggest you do. If you have not played in a while and you start back, which I really hope you do, I would suggest you do. That you either get somebody to tell you, well, what's happened, or buy the episodes, but buy them after you get an update. When you get the update, it will be a guy and a girl. It will be one guy and one girl. It won't be the guy in the middle and 2 girls on the side. It will be a guy and a girl. Make sure you get the update. The update should be free. If you get it off of Android, it will be 99 cents, but it's not their fault. They have to, they can't sell anything. They can't have something free for some reason. They can't, I think it's they can't have 2 things free, and they do. So I think that's what it is. So bear with them. They're trying to fix things. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be right back with Surviving High School SHS. I think I just say SHS Season 1 from A New Start. The review on that. I'll be right back. Mwah. Have a blessed day.